Hello everyone. I'm just gonna make this week a whole recording week, just recording all the ones I have, possibly writing new ones, etc. But without further ado, let's just get started. Wyan-san? What is it, Mom? Can you help me with this math question? Sure, what is it? 15 minus 8. This question wasn't hard. You had been helping Mob with his work throughout the past couple days. Weeks? Months? Yeah, he needed a lot of help. It wasn't really anything new. So, of course, you helped him. He was a little angel. While you explained the problems to him and how to solve them, you hadn't heard Reigen enter the room along with Setizawa. You continued as you were, pointing, writing, talking, etc. Mob was listening attentively, not bothering to pay attention to Hishisho or Setizawa. Once you remembered about a board Reigen had stashed, because he didn't see it was necessary, you got up and looked through the closet in the office. Finding it put a smile on your face. You brought it out and set it up where Mob could see. You grabbed a marker while you were at it. With that, you began writing an explanation on the board with formulas, shapes, numbers, equations, and of course, words. Plenty of them. You could see Mob writing down a lot of things in his notebook. When you finished filling the board with everything that was necessary, you had finally noticed Setizawa along with Reigen in the room. Still, you didn't bother waving, and sat down beside Mob. Then you figured it wouldn't hurt to say a hello to the two men. So you did. Hello, Reigen, Setizawa as well. Both of them looked up at you. Hey, Wyan, Reigen responded. Hello, Wyan, Setizawa replied. You looked down at Reigen's laptop, reading what was on the screen. Your cheeks flushed a deep magenta. He had taken a picture of your work and added Genius at the top of the page. It was titled Genius's Work. Might be useful later. What does that happen to be? You mumbled as you pointed at his laptop on the table. Oh, this? It's just... Wait. He seemed to think it was something different. He froze while staring at you. It's just a genius's work about spirits and psychics. Nothing more. That's interesting. It looks just like the work I have on my board at home, you replied, narrowing your gaze. Well, Reigen started. Before he knew it, Setizawa was with Mob, and you were looking at the file on his laptop. Was this taken from when you visited me? You asked. Reigen looked down at the floor, taking a moment to think of how to respond. Evade the question, he thought. Sorry, what did you ask? I asked why. I just remembered something important I have to do. Look at the time. I have to be there in 10. See you, he said, while getting up from his chair and beginning to put his stuff away. You looked at him and stopped him just before he left. I'll go with you, you whispered to him, giving him a closed-eye smile. Okay. Come on. We'll be back, you two, Reigen yelled. The two of you began walking out. Where do we happen to be going? You asked, looking over in his direction. You snickered when you saw Tomato Reigen. What? Is there something on my face? He mumbled. It's nothing, you said, out of breath. You have a fever or something? You look exactly like a tomato. Or a cherry, you added, laughing. He stayed silent. We're here, come on. Okay, I'm going, he replied as he began leaving you behind. Reigen held the door while you walked in. There was no way! He actually had something important to do. You could tell your eyes were twinkling while you looked around. Adorable, I tell you. This is way better than her finding out why I took that picture. Her eyes were shining and twinkling with little sparkles and stars while she looked at the fairly fancy and exquisite exterior and interior. How is it possible that a girl can look cute, beautiful, hot, and be super smart all at the same time? She can't be human. She's too perfect for a human being. Angelic, intelligent, intellectual, athletic, accurate, coordinated, strong. The list goes on. Reigen? Hello? Wyan's voice snapped me back to reality. Yeah? Way to go, Reigen, you stuttered. Aren't we gonna go to this important thing of yours? Nice mood change, Wyan. You go from being all suspicious of me to all sweet. Do I mind? No. Yeah, come on, it's this way, I replied. Wine was walking right beside me. Such a good side profile. Such a good side profile, Reigen thought. Little did he know, I can hear all his thoughts with my telepathic, psychic ability. It isn't too hard acting oblivious and innocent to his thoughts and actions. I let out a sigh, feeling a smile come across my face. We weren't going anywhere important, were we? It's simply a visit to drop off documents about his rent. Though, I suppose that could be considered important to some people in this world. Why not mess with his heartstrings a bit? I won't be breaking his heart. I mean, I fell for this con idiot myself. All I'll do is tug at the threads. I brushed my hand against his before intertwining our fingers together. I turned my gaze to Reigen. My God, he's bright red. Don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh. Okay, I've calmed down. Phew. Oh, now he's dropping off the papers. Yes, Thank you, sir. Come on, Wyan, let's go. Yet, he still holds my hand. Yeah, I'm with you. Might as well just go for it. We're almost back at the office anyways. Hey, Reigen? What is it, Wyan? You know, I love you, and you've made it obvious there's something up with you. I love you too, but how do you make it obvious? There's something called having psychic abilities, Reigen. Telepathic ones. So you've heard. Yep, everything. Somehow I'm not upset with you. It's because you love me. Even if this wasn't as important as you made it seem, it was an excuse to get me away from finding out why you had the photo, wasn't it? You inquired, with a sigh while the two of you continued walking.